So things are coming together now. Again, I want to really get the side windows and stuff installed in the car. I'm just waiting for a few things. There's stuff that I'm just waiting that's on back order, like the door panels. So I'm going to just work on what I can work on and get this car put together. I really want to get it running here in the next couple of months. That's what I'm hoping for. So let's get on it. Okay, here are the rear quarter panels. These are not going to make the cut either. They're okay for a daily driver. They're a little dingy. They look like they'll clean up pretty decent, and you could probably touch this up with some paint. I will say this one is just a little sticky here. I don't know if that's the vinyl decomposing. I will say that one of the door panels is that way too on an area. It's not super sticky, but it's a little sticky. I haven't tried to clean it up to see, but they're okay. Here's the back. Flip them around for you guys to see. They can be cleaned up pretty good. I know I can clean them up really good actually, but I don't really want to mess with them. I just want to have fresh and clean. But I want to show you guys something, and this is what I was dealing with. When I picked the car up, the upholstery looked fairly new, but look at the garbage job. Check out the stitching here on the sun visors. Horrible. And you should have seen the dash. It was just as bad. They overlaid vinyl on the dash, and it was just horrible. So I don't know if I'm going to have these visors reupholstered or if I'm just going to get new ones. I'll have to figure that one out. And let me show you another piece as well. All right, and check out these custom sail panels. Again, it just kind of goes to, what I had to deal with when I bought this car. Look at this garbage. Got Velcro right there. This just flimsy, I guess it's cardboard, like a thin cardboard. But yeah, look at that. Look at that custom job. Yeah, not my kind of custom. So, yeah, these rear sill panels are going to get replaced as well. And the rear package tray, I'm not even going to show you. It was just a slop job on that too. So I guess I better get to ordering. All right, and here is the headliner that came on the car. It's actually in pretty good shape, believe it or not. I am not sure if this is the correct vinyl pattern, and I am not sure if they actually put a vinyl headliner as an option in the first gen Monte Carlo. But this is in pretty good shape. I'm not going to reuse this. I went ahead and picked up the factory material headliner, and that's what I'm going to run with. So I'm probably just going to roll this up and sell it to somebody who's in need of a vinyl headliner. So again, it's in pretty good shape. Hey everybody, thank you for watching Weekend Garage. So on this episode, what I'm basically going to be working on is actually getting the windows put in. I didn't get to do that on the last video that I posted because the window felts that I had ordered were the wrong ones. So I did order some new ones, and they should be here anytime now, in time to put on this video. Another thing that I discovered as well for the rear quarter windows is there's some seals that go for the rear quarter on the back side there. There's one on the back, and then there's the one on the front. And I'm going to get the camera over there now, and so this way you can see what I'm talking about, and we'll go through it. All right, so basically there's two different seals that go here for the rear quarter window. I only have one set in right now. The other one should be coming in any time. But I picked these up, and Soft Seal makes these, and I'll show you the part number. Now, I didn't know basically what went over here because I just don't remember. I took the car apart a long time ago, and I know it was missing a lot of stuff. So I did not have these seals. But these seals here, basically, they have clips on them. And with the clips, basically, they clip on the frame here, on the body. So this covers the back of the rear quarter window. Now, there's also another seal, which I don't have now, but it's on its way. That one covers the front here. So that one will fasten on the front section here. And again, this one has clips, and it clips on the back here. And what I'll do is I'll get my camera up closer so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's a close-up, basically. So the one that I just showed you, the soft seal, it clips on here, okay? And the other one that's on the way right now, it screws right here onto this part. So this way the window is in between this. Another thing that I discovered as well that I had no idea, that there is no track for the back side of the window here on the rear quarter, which I thought was very interesting. I got to get the chrome trim housing here for the door seal as well. I already have that one all ready to go. I just got to screw it in and then get the door seal on. All right, my window felts came in, so I'm going to take a look at these, see what we got. So far, these look pretty good. Let's see, and the two for the back are there as well. I'm not going to take them out of the box, but these ones look good. They look perfect. They have the chrome edge on them like they're supposed to, and they have the screw holes where the other ones had like a little thing that stuck out. It did have provisions for screw holes, but it was just the mounting provisions looked a lot different. All right, so I got a problem already, and I have been trying to get the windows in on this car for weeks now. And I can't do it until I get these felts installed. So these felts, while they look nice and the holes line up, I checked everything. Each one has a factory defect right at the end of the felt. See if you guys, see if you all can see that. Same on here. It's like a little, like if it got cut there. So I'm going to have to initiate a return on these, and you know, I got these from a place on the East Coast, so it's already too late on Saturday. So on to the next task. All right, so here is the outside vertical quarter window weather stripping that I was telling you all about. I'll show you. Fusick is the one who makes it. There's the part number. Now, I'm not aware of anybody else making these. So I'm going to get these installed right now so you guys can see what they look like once they're installed. So I have everything installed here so you can see how it goes. Basically, just the 3 screws that screw it in there. So what's kind of tough about this seal when you're putting it on is you basically have to pull it back like that, and the provisions for the screw holes are right here, but they're covered with rubber. So what I'm doing is I'm sticking an awl through it and then lining the hole up and then screwing it in. So I'm gonna stick a screwdriver in here basically to kind of hold the screw in place. And then I'll see if I could get at least get the first hole screwed in there. And I'll take it from there. So I've got that screw in there, and that'll kind of be like my pilot screw. And then I'll work on getting this other one in on the top. Okay, so I'm just sticking an awl in here basically to help position the hole. I know on the other side I dropped the screw, and man, trying to find it down in there, it took a minute. So I got that top screw fastened in pretty good. Now I got to get the one on the bottom here, which that should be pretty easy. I got more to work with. All right. So that went in pretty good. As you can see here, it's coming out pretty good. All right, since these cleaned up so well, I went ahead and sprayed them with some Rust-Oleum paint. We're also getting the passenger side quarter cleaned up as well. I'm going to paint that, and I'm going to go ahead and go back and do the same with the driver's side windows as well. All right, so everything ended up cleaning up pretty well. I got the side chrome piece on here for the driver's side rear quarter. I've got the weather stripping on it as well. Painted these black as well. Everything looks really good. Pretty happy about this. And let me grab the driver's side window. Right, so the driver's side window cleaned up really good. It had a bunch of overspray on it. It had primer, it had some black overspray. Then it had the plaster gold overspray on it as well. I didn't show you guys before and after, but it turned out really good. And now I'm going to get ready to get prepared to get these installed. All right, so I have these brackets all prepped up and ready to go. I went ahead and sprayed them with orange paint. This way, you know, because I'm going to have to take all of this apart. You know, this fastens to the rear quarter window. So I'm going to fasten this to the rear quarter window, drop it in. And then when I put these brackets back on, I'll know exactly, basically, where the bolts go, you know. I did this to both sides, so I'm ready to go on this. The other one I already had taken the bracket off, but I'm going to go off of how this is set up and set the other one the same way. So I'm good to go. All I need to do basically is I'm waiting for my window felts to come in, and then I'll drop the glass in. Okay, if you guys have been watching my videos, you may have seen a few videos back that I started working on this plenum door thing for the air circulation inside the car. So I actually restored this and I painted it. You know, it's just got the little rubber door here just has a really, really fine line crack. And what I was going to do is fill it with silicone, which I'm going to do anyways. And I'm going to just save this and wrap it up. So I was talking to Leo Koenig recently actually about this because I needed the valve, because the valve that I have is no good. And I looked everywhere and could not find one. Nobody will sell the valve. They sell the whole kit basically for everything. So Leo actually has this little flapper door if you guys need one. I'm sure you might be able to find them elsewhere, but he seems to have those hard to find parts and knows what they are. So this is a new one. Looks good. I'm noticing right now that this is hard plastic where that other one is rubber. But anyways, it looks pretty good. I also picked up a new valve as well from him. Again, I could not find anybody who had these. And they're very specific to what they are compared to all the other heater control or damper door control valves. Because I know you can find different ones, but to be able to know which is the right one and all of that. And the main thing is, you know, this little thingamajiggy here and has a spring and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all put together and assembled, and I'm going to install it. Okay, so as I mentioned, there's that flapper door for the air circulation, and this actuator valve has like a hook on it, and that hook has to go into the flapper door. There's a little provision that comes out. So I'm having to try to maneuver this without scratching the paint here. One hand trying to stick this thing in the flapper door little provision, and the other hand trying to hold this from not scratching the cowl paint. So this is definitely a bit of a process here. Okay, so the little thing on the actuator would not fit in here in this hole. I tried my hardest to get it to go through. Although I did test fit it before I stuck it in, it was really hard, but I can't get enough leverage. So what I'm going to do basically is I have a 1/4-inch drill bit here that I'm going to just loosen the hole up just a little bit to make that way. That'll just will just slide right through. So you can see it's just a little bit, barely. So now it should slide through. I think it's probably still going to be a little snug, but at least I could push it through. So I'll show you guys, now that I have this out, I'll show you guys how it goes in. Okay, so basically to put this in, flapper door, at least this is how I was able to get it in. Basically you got to go with the flat facing front of the car there. Slide it in there, and then it's tough. Then you got to bend it like that, and then turn it to get it to slide in. This is the thing I was talking about that has to slip in there. So I have it all fastened in, and I'm using this little angled screwdriver here that I got, found in my toolbox. It's been sitting in there for a long time, but this is that one time that it actually comes in very handy. So just, again, this would be a lot easier without the hood. All right, here's the finished product. Everything turned out really good. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I do need to dust this car off though.